Thank you. And a CBS News poll out this morning reveals most Americans do not like the deal that freed Army Sergeant Bo Bergdahl. 56% of Americans believe the U.S. paid too high a price for Bergdahl's release. Just 28% say the terms of the Taliban prisoner exchange were reasonable. Major Garrett is at the White House with what else the poll reveals. Major, good morning.
Good morning. In addition to fears the U.S. gave up too much to win Bo Bergdahl's freedom, our survey also shows the deal itself is unpopular. 45% disapprove, 37% approve, 18% have not formed an opinion. But veterans we surveyed have formed an opinion, and most oppose the prisoner swap. A majority of U.S. military veterans disapprove of the Bergdahl exchange. 65% of the vets saying the U.S. government paid too high a price to secure the release of the American prisoner of war. And the majority of American civilians, 72%, feel that President Obama should have notified Congress before authorizing the swap of 5 senior Taliban members for Sergeant Bergdahl. While the president did not give Congress the legally required 30 days notice, he did tell between 80 and 90 members of his own administration. Word of that left some House Intelligence Committee members frustrated, despite a lengthy briefing on Monday. Republican Adam Kinzinger of Illinois.
We heard nothing except continued excuses about why they didn't come to Congress. I didn't get any good answer as to why 5 Taliban, high-ranking Taliban, were traded and why that was a good deal. And so I think people probably are leaving there even more disappointed than they walked in. So.
Democrat Jan Schakowsky of Illinois felt the ends justified the means.
I am completely mystified and quite frankly disgusted that there has been a demonization of the soldier. Every American deserves to be considered innocent until proven guilty.
But the Congresswoman said the public should reserve judgment until Bergdahl tells his side of the story. Before Bergdahl answers any questions, military psychologists want to stabilize his emotional and mental health. U.S. intelligence officials are also eager to learn about what he saw during his 5 years in captivity. Defense officials believe he spent most of it in mountainous northern Waziristan, a remote region of Pakistan just across the Afghan border. He was moved from one hiding place to the next, often blindfolded during transfers.
Release me, please. I'm begging you. Bring me home.
For the majority of his captivity, Bergdahl was a prisoner of the Haqqani Network, a militant group with links to Pakistan, although he was ultimately handed over to the U.S. by the Taliban. As of today, he has chosen not to call his parents. He remains a patient at a military hospital in Germany, and Bergdahl's physical health is improving. Officials say Bergdahl has no apparent chronic diseases that would prevent him from returning to the United States soon. His return date has not been announced. Charlie?
Major thanks. Criminal charge.